Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day because it's another beautiful day here in Arizona. It's an exciting day here in Arizona because we're going to put a tune on the Honda Pioneer. And no, I don't mean the piggyback module like the Power Commander 5 with auto tune. We are actually going to put a custom tune on this thing. So if you watched my last video with the DCT clutch relearn, I had to switch computers, and I got some comments below. Why do I have a second computer? What happened to the OEM computer? Nothing happened to the OEM computer. It's just fine. I've been driving it the last week or so with the OEM computer. What I did is I went out to Rocky Mountain ATV and I bought a second computer, and it's right here. I sent it off after I did the clutch relearn and had it tuned. So I've already opened the box. Well, let me show you what they sent me, and it's literally just my stock computer that is now not stock. And the only way I can tell that they did something is, you can see they took a blue Sharpie, do some lines on there, there's a check mark down there, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive out, get this thing nice and warmed up. It's full of gas right now, and we're going to do some 0 to 40 mile an hour pulls. So why 40 miles an hour? I typically don't go faster than 40 miles an hour. I didn't buy a sport machine. Yeah, I know it goes 66, and we're going to take it up there, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to do 3 runs at 0 to 40 miles an hour. I'm going to turn the machine off. I'm going to let it cool down for about 10 minutes. I'm going to swap the computers. Then on the same stretch of road, within those few minutes, we're going to do 3 more runs, 0 to 4 miles an hour. I'll average out the time, and we're going to see exactly what we did. Then I'm going to drive 5 or 6 more miles at 50 to 55 miles an hour to see if we get any overheating issues. So the one thing I did ask them to change on this tune as a request for me is to not raise the rev limiter. They don't tell you much what's going on with the tune, what they're doing, what they're not doing. They do say that they raise the rev limiter to give you more mile per hour. I don't need that, so I asked them to keep the rev limiter the same. They said they turned the fan on a little bit quicker, so we'll see there. I do have the Honda update. But anyways, enough of me talking. Let's get out and do some 40 mile an hour pulls. All right, so I got the first 3 runs done of 0 to 40 miles an hour. I am on a stretch of road that really nobody uses except for some semi trucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch the computer now. I will tell you I am having a little bit of traction issues, but I'm not gonna switch anything up. I am in regular automatic mode. I'm just flooring it. I'm not doing sport mode. It's in high range, and I am in turf mode. So I'm gonna get the computer switched, and let's do the next 3 runs. All right, first run 0 to 40. Let's see what happens. Well, here's what I can tell you after the first run. I am looking at the time, and it's showing that it's about a second faster, but let me complete the last 2 runs, and then let's do a drive. Well, I've made it home from testing of the Honda Pioneer with a new tune, and let me tell you, I'm pretty pleased. So I did a 7 to 8 mile drive after I did the 0 to 40 mile an hour pulls, and I had 0 overheating issues. So for those of you wondering about the setup, real quick, let's go into that. I have a stock intake, stock air filter, stock exhaust. I'm on a spark arrestor. I'm on 87 octane fuel. Nothing has changed on my Pioneer other than suspension and the size of the tires. And that's why I bought this tune. I bought this tune to get some of that low end torque back that I lost when I put these heavy truck tires on the Pioneer that are larger. So stock tires in this thing is 27-inch Bighorns. They measure a little short. These tires right here are about 28.5 inches tall, and they're 54 pounds a piece, rim and tire. So let's get into the times. Stock time average of 3 times was 5.76 seconds, 0 to 40. With the tune, average of 3 times was 4.93 seconds. So it was actually 0.826 seconds faster, almost a whole second faster. Now, if you saw in the video, I was having some traction issues. It is still wet outside. It's just starting to rain again or sprinkle. It's supposed to be raining all night again. So I really need to do this test again when the weather is dry. But that's not why I bought this. I don't care about the top end speed. I don't care about the acceleration. I care about the low end torque when we're off-roading. Can I tell a difference when I drive this tune? To be honest, I really can. I've got, you know, almost 3,000 miles on the Pioneer. Pretty much are all mine, and I can tell a difference up until 45, 50 miles an hour. From anywhere from 50 to the 66 top end, honestly I can't tell a difference. And maybe it's because I just don't drive that fast often enough. But up until about 40, 45 miles an hour, I can definitely tell a difference. So that's good. Would I buy the tune again? Probably. I do think it's worth the money, but time will tell. Like I said, I've only got about 10 miles on this thing. So I'm going to do another review between 200 and 300 miles to see if I'm still happy. Do I still notice a difference? I am going to keep the stock computer in the Pioneer, and before I start going off-road, I will put the under seat storage back in there. So let me know in the comments below what everyone's wanting to see, what questions you have, and I'll do my best to answer them. I'll put a link in the description below of where I got the tune. I'm not sponsored. I paid for all this stuff myself, so if I don't like it in the next couple hundred miles, I will be the first one to say it. I have my OEM computer. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, give me that big thumbs up if you like the video, and until next time.